So I need to find sources for this project, but I'm stuck.
What kind of sources are you looking for?
Are you saying there are different kinds?
Yup. Most publications fit into one of three categories: scholarly, popular, or trade.
So I have no idea what any of those are.
Well, popular sources are the kinds of stuff you're probably most used to reading. They're things like newspapers, magazines, opinion pieces, blogs, heck, even most books. Basically, things written for a wide, general audience.
Got it. So something from like NPR or the New York Times would be considered a popular source, right?
Right! Scholarly sources are things like research journal articles, research reports, and peer reviewed books. They're written by experts, go through a peer review process, and are usually written for scholars and researchers. They're mostly written with an academic audience rather than the general public in mind.
You lost me on that part about peer review.
Peer review is a process where acknowledged experts in a field of study review an article or a book before it's published. Other types of publications are often reviewed by an editorial team, but they might not be experts on the topic and have a different set of standards, possibly.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. You also said something about something called a trade publication?
Trade publications are things like journals and magazines that are aimed at professionals and people working in a particular field. They're written by professionals and experts, but don't go through a peer review process.
Got it. So they're written by people with knowledge of the field and who work in the field, but they don't go through the same kind of rigor as something that goes through a peer review process. Okay, so which of the three should I use?
Well, you don't have to necessarily limit yourself to just one. But if you need something pretty reliable and transparent in its methodology, go with something scholarly. If you're seeking something from the perspective of a certain profession, you may want to go with a trade publication. Or if you're needing something timely, a popular source like a newspaper could be the way to go.
Thanks for your help. Have a treat.